Welcome, Sagittarius, to Petrella's Intuitive Insights. This is a brief overview of June 1st, but I feel like these videos are timeless, so if you start into this, if it resonates, just keep going on with it. For those of you, I love hearing the birds twerp. They're singing a song for the Sagittarius. Okay, so now Sagittarius, I feel that there is some sort of abundance planning that needs to go on. Make clear plans with what you're doing with your money. I also feel that love is the answer to your questions. Many of you, and if this isn't the Sagittarius, this is somebody that the Sagittarius is associated with. They may be involved in some kind of substance abuse that's taking the money from your loved ones. Or, you know, so this is going to need to be figured out because this is going to bring your relationship to another level. Career, finance. See, the money's there coming in, but how is the Sagittarius spending it? Now look, this does not need to be, it could be any kind of addiction. I don't care if it's buying sports cars or eating donuts or snorting cocaine, okay? It's some sort of addiction that's, it's not only just taking your cash, it's taking other aspects of your life, bit by bit by bit, till you're gonna look back and say, oh my God, look what I've lost. It's gonna bring your trust and your relationships to another level, good, bad, or indifferent. That's the way it's gonna work. So let's go with the Sagittarius. What do the Sagittarians need to know as they're listening to this video pertaining to love, romance, relationship? Sagittarius, love, romance, relationship. Sagittarius, show us, Spirit. Show us. Here it definitely is the Cupid. Oh, so some shocking news. See, here's the shocking news. So if this isn't you, Sagittarius, this is your significant other finding out something, and it's a shock. They might actually just start denying it, but then they're out of the darkness, they're into the light, they're seeing what's right. So this is going to move you, Sagittarius, or this other person into, you kind of knew this was going to happen, and you need to go within and heal. And this may actually be where you distance yourself from a person or even a group of people, and you're going to have to choose. Oh, that's where that love comes in at. What are you going to love more, right? But I feel that many of you are going to be successful at your decisions when it comes to love. Also, I feel that many of you, oh God, look, here's the 2 health cards in this deck. There's only 2 health cards in this deck, Sagittarius. So whatever you're doing, like I said, you could be overdosing on sugar. Whatever you're doing is affecting your health, not just your finance, but also your health. I gotta light some sage to keep the bugs away. Light some sage to keep the bugs at bay. Love, romance, relationship. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, here, let me get some. I'm so sorry. Now look, interesting enough, I'm lighting sage just to keep the bugs away here. But I'm talking about the Sagittarius going through some major change. And you need to make sure that you're not being deceived somehow. You're not being deceived somehow. Because many of you may be being deceived. And just because there's 5 people saying something doesn't make it right. Yeah. You're going to make the right decisions. You're going to move on. Even if you're by yourself, it's going to be your family's first. You're going to be going by the book. So whatever that book is to you, for some of you, it's some kind of holy scriptures. or it could be your own personal creed, Sagittarius. What do you believe? You know, the personal creed. What will you and what won't you accept? What do you accept your partner to accept? Really? But here you go, right here. Here's this financial, fantastic luck. Luck, luck, luck for the Sagittarius. Okay, so here we go with career finance, Sagittarius. Career finance, Sagittarius. For those of you that donated to my channel, I really appreciate it. Talking to you about finance, and look at this card that just came out. So many of you Sagittarians are going to be recognized for your work. So is this maybe just through monetary, or some of you may actually have be certified, get a certificate. Somehow you're going to be recognized for your work. And oh, remember we said about the abundance planning. This is part of the reason why. So now remember that whatever addiction or whatever it is, it's taking your money and it's taking your health. It's taking a lot from you, Sag. So I know some of you just shut me off. That's great. If this doesn't resonate with you, just keep moving forward. But you're going to be successful, but you need to apply yourself and call upon your angels, call upon your spirit guides, to people to help you. Here is about the new home, the new relocating. And I do feel that this is sooner or later for the Sagittarius. So either you're moving sooner than you thought. But one thing I just want to say for the Sagittarius, that that you're in a marital or you have a family situation with somebody, keep that together, because once you start moving on and you separate like that, you got to be careful. So I do see you guys will be moving on together, making the right decisions. Now, when I do my private readings, this is the oh, okay, so this is the your strength during this time. This is stretch your wings and fly. Assert your independence. You do not need to work where you're currently working, or you can move up to another level through some sort of advancement, whether it's through title or pay raise. But for some of you, you've just graduated or got a certificate or been recognized already for your work, and you need to really stretch your wings and fly. So you can, could be a part of that independence, Okay. Memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, okay, romanticizing the past. So some of you you have to work on this. You know, what was your childhood like? I know these kids, whether or not kids are actually adults, their mother stayed home and raised them the whole time. But because there's really no photos of her, and it's all photos of their dad. And meanwhile, he had girlfriends. They all think that he raised them. It's so funny. It's actually comical. And you know what? I don't hear that just once or twice. I hear that quite often, where either the father is actually raising the children and there's just photos of everybody else. But here, getting off the subject. For those of you that are in the Pittsburgh area, I would like to invite you to come to an event that I'm hosting. Whoops. It's outside in between Pittsburgh and Youngstown, Pittsburgh, PA, and Youngstown, Ohio. We have vendors. We have energy workers. We have a massage therapist. Of course, everybody is certified. And we have a lot of vendors that make their own soaps, their jewelry. We have psychic mediums. It's just a good day. It's a mind, body, spirit event at a beautiful country club, Seven Oaks Country Club. There you go. If you want to screenshot it, private readings, Petrella'sIntuitiveInsights.com, listed in a link below. And with that, God bless you, Sagittarius.